We do not sleep with somebody that we're not attracted to. We don't care if you're nice, if you're, listen, if the sexy guy is sleeping on his mom's couch and he's got game and he's sexy, a woman will sleep with him. She won't friend zone him, but she'll friend zone a nice guy who does all the right things and she's not sexually attracted. She'll take your money, she'll take your time, and then she'll tell you goodbye. Women will do that. So make sure they're attracted to you before you spend money on them.
Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Jayden. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I want to talk to you about why I personally don't ever think that waiting for sex has been worth it for me, okay? And I want to shortly talk about my experience of waiting for sex. And I posted this on Facebook, I posted this on Instagram, and I got mixed responses. Some guys said, yeah, bro, of course, like, who's gonna wait for that? And other guys were like, man, you're crazy. What do you mean it's not worth it to wait for sex? You know, are you just a kind of like a pass it and pump it and dump it kind of guy? And so I wanted to talk to you about this because I think this is very, very interesting and I have a very interesting take. The first thing that I want to say is this. I really love and I really respect women, and I know that some women take time to get, okay? I don't have this unrealistic expectation that we have to have sex on the first night or the second night. I just like to hang out and I meet a lot of different girls, and you know, if a girl takes time, I'm willing to go through it, okay? And also, at the same time, I have one-night stands. I have girls I sleep with on the first date and the girls I sleep with on the second date or the third date, okay? And so I'm very, very open-minded. But I want to say, from my personal experience, it's never, ever been worth it. So, for example, let's define it, right? What means waiting for sex, okay? And so, obviously, when you meet a girl, what do you want to do? You want to get intimate as a guy. We have that natural urge, that natural desire. So when you're waiting for sex is when you're trying with a girl, but she's not yet ready to have sex with you for whatever reason, right? So usually if you're on a first date, you're not waiting for sex. If you're on a second date, you're not waiting for sex. It's usually when you pass the third date. So you're maybe on a fourth date, on a fifth date, on a sixth date, on a seventh date, maybe it's the 9th or 10th time you're hanging out and you still haven't had sex, okay? I've slept with, at least in this category, like at least 50 women in my life that like made me wait past the 4th date, okay? And so I've had girls I've gone out with 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, 8 times, 9 times before we had sex. And so I'm speaking from personal experience. I'm not like making this shit up in my head, okay? So at least in this category, I've slept with 50 women. And I would say with all those 50 women, I swear it was never worth it. And my theory to why it was not worth it after the fact, because what happened for me with all those women that we did all this like courtship process, and then we started fucking, or you know, getting intimate, maybe it's a better way of saying it. Usually that intimacy lasted for maybe a week or 2 or 3. Maybe we dated for a month and then we slowly fell apart with all those women. And I think because that type of situation happens when, okay, I think there's multiple things that come into play here, and that's why I want to talk about it and make a video about it. But I think, for example, one of the things that come into play here is many girls have been pumped and dumped, okay? Because quite frankly, they're not that good in the bedroom, right? They're attractive, but they don't really have much to offer in the bedroom. And so guys meet them, they have sex with guys quickly, or they do something with guys quickly, and guess what? Guys leave. They get bored, they don't want to keep having sex with those girls, and eventually those girls are like, hey, guys just pump me and dump me, and now I'm gonna, you know, make guys wait, make them invest more so that guys will stick around. And if you're a guy like me who really enjoys to have nice sex, who enjoys a woman who knows her body, like I'm not in the business to like train somebody. I have to be like mega interested to train some girl to you know, we should naturally fit together sexually. If not, you know, I don't waste a bunch of time. And so if I wait 6 to 7 to 8 dates, and you got to think about this as well. If sex is really important to you and then you don't match like in the bedroom, you know what I mean? And so a lot of girls will make you wait because they know they're not that good in the bedroom and they know it themselves. Maybe they'll never admit it to you. You know, imagine if you met a girl and she knows, like, if she sucks your dick or like she rides you, like you're gonna be in her hooks forever, right? Do you think that that girl's gonna make you wait? Obviously no, because sex is to her advantage. She knows when she has sex with you, like you're gonna fucking move mountains for her, because like her pussy and the way she is and the way she expresses herself in the bedroom, it's just like amazing, okay? Do you think she's gonna like make all these guys wait? Of course not. She's gonna use her weapon to her advantage, you know what I mean? And so that's one thing that can happen when you are waiting. And when that happened to me personally, I was like, dude, fuck this shit. And I just lost all interest in that girl. Also, another thing that can happen is that girl has past trauma. Some bad has happened to her, some terrible has happened to her. She's had gangster boyfriends or whatever. And, you know, she needs a lot of reassurance, a lot of time, a lot of care, a lot of patience. And so you do that for her throughout 5 dates, 6 dates, 7 dates, 8 dates. But then eventually, when you get her, you're just like with a traumatized chick. And so, yeah, she's now warmed up to you, open up to you, but she's scarred from the past trauma that's happened with her ex-boyfriends. And you constantly have to reassure her, even though she's warm to you, even though she loves you or is interested in you. And it's like you have to deal with her negative past, and it's coming back to haunt you in some kind of way. And that's also like quite a big deal breaker for me in terms of meeting women, okay? And so, you know, also like, what's another one? You know, some girls are, you know, looking for the best fit for themselves, and they like to take their time. But the thing that I really want to say on this, like, imagine that you have like burning desire for someone, or a woman has burning desire for you. It's gonna be really hard for her to resist you, okay? And it's gonna be really, really hard for you to resist her. And so many times, if I'm gonna admit it to myself, when I've gone out with a girl 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times and we haven't like had something sexual, there's been a lack of burning desire either from my part or her part. And that's not really a situation that I want to be in. I want to be with the kind of girl that, you know, I can't resist her. And I want to be with the kind of girl, like, she can't resist me. Like, it's like she can try to resist me, but she's like, her knees are shaking. She's like in burning desire. She's like, fuck, I want this guy, you know, like he's so hot, like so interesting. And I think many of you guys watching this video, that's what you want for yourself. You don't want to meet a girl who just looks at you as kind of like a friend, and there's all this like slow build up, and you're going like 25 dates, and like, maybe one guy watching this is going to want that. But most guys, they want to be desired. They want to feel intense desire from a woman. And if a woman has intense desire for you, trust me, you're not going to go on 52 dates with her or 8 dates with her. She's going to want to sleep with you first date. Okay, maybe she doesn't want to seem like a slut. All right, she'll make you wait till the second one. And maybe in the worst case scenario, maybe you messed up the second date in some kind of way, or it just didn't happen. She's for sure going to sleep with you on the third date, okay? You're not going to go into like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 dates. And so that's my experience. And I'm seriously talking to you from a guy who's like slept with at least 50 women just from like waiting, okay? So I'm not like some guy who's like waited for like 2 chicks in my life and said, yeah, screw that, okay? I have waited a lot. I've continuously kept an open mind, continuously come back to like waiting, or you know, I've given women like quote unquote like chances, okay, consistently, and I've always been disappointed. And I just wanted to share that experience with you in this video. And that's honestly my opinion. I've always had the best time with women that have burning desire for me, that, you know, we sleep together first night or second night. Usually they can't resist me. They're very interested in me. I find them very attractive. They find me handsome, and like we get it on together. And I think that that's what you really want as a man. And later, any relationship that you build on that foundation is going to be a good one. Obviously, having chemistry and like meeting a girl with values or meeting a girl that, you know, fits your lifestyle is important. And I guess that's also a big reason why people wait a little bit. But, you know, I think, you know, waiting 2 days or 3 days, that's perfectly fine. If you hang out with a girl like 5 hours each date, that's like 15 hours and she can't make a decision whether she wants to sleep with you or not. That doesn't make sense to me. And it shouldn't even make sense to you. By all means, do put yourself out there. If you meet a woman and, you know, she wants to wait, go on a 4th date if you like her. Go on a 5th date. Go on a 6th date. Go on a 7th date. Go on an 8th date. I think you have to have that experience as a man. But if you do that for years and you meet different girls, you're going to see like, hey, I had a much better time with women that were like, you know, like we had like a really good chemistry, burning desire for each other, and we wanted to get it on with each other, and we had high interest levels for each other. I think that's what every single guy watching this video want today. Okay, and so I'm just sharing with you my experience. Take it for whatever it's worth. For me, waiting for sex has absolutely never, ever been worth it. So if you like this video, leave a like, leave a thumbs up, comment down below, let me know your experience of waiting, subscribe, and I'll see y'all, my Playboys, in that next video. Peace.